Nursing is not just a profession, it is a calling. In Boston in the spring of 1845, a couple from North Carolina who had previously been enslaved welcomed Mary Eliza Mahoney into the world. She was educated at one of the first integrated schools in the U.S., and in her teen years she quickly realized that she wanted to become a nurse. It was during this time that she began working at the New England Hospital for Women and Children. She had the opportunity to work in a variety of roles there, all the way up to a nurse's aide, which cemented her desire to become an official nurse. She joined the New England Hospital for Women and Children's Nursing School in 1878. After almost a year and a half of intensive training, Mary was one of 4 of the original 42 students who completed the program. Growing up, equality was an important value instilled in Mary. So when she became the first Black woman to become a licensed nurse in the U.S., she did not want to put up with the discrimination she knew all too well in the public nursing field. Instead, Mary opted for the private nursing field, where she could focus her attention on individual clients. She did not, however, withdraw from the public nursing sphere. In 1896, she joined what would later be called the American Nurses Association. However, even there, she felt unwelcome as a Black woman. So she co-founded the National Association of Colored Graduate Nurses to advocate for the equality of African American nurses. In 1909, they held the first convention of the National Association of Colored Graduate Nurses. Here, Mary gave the opening speech and was also elected as the national chaplain and given a life membership in the association. After nearly 40 years as a private nurse, Mary spent about another year or so as the director of an orphanage for Black children in Long Island, New York. Even after her retirement, Mary continued to champion equality both through civil rights and women's rights. She was one of the first women in Boston to register to vote in 1920. Her pioneering spirit has paved the way for many others who followed in her footsteps. Since her death in 1926, this spirit has been honored through memorials and awards in her name.